2012 in Woodland Hills, and I came that close to dying. I know, big stuff today. Hey, it's Sam, and I want to tell you the story about the day I almost died and gave up entirely on my dreams. It was probably the lowest point of my life to date, one of the lowest points, because I had a temp job, and it was awful. I had to drive out to Woodland Hills every single day, sit in this boring beige cubicle. It's literally the beige cubicle of death. And I was miserable. When I first got the job, I was trying to meet new people, learn about my coworkers, make friends, and they all had the same bad attitude about what they were doing and where they worked. They were all miserable. And I thought to myself, why don't you guys go find something else? If this place is so awful, why don't you go find something else? But, you know, I had to be there because I didn't have any other choice. It was either this miserable, awful job or live on Skid Row in Los Angeles. Those were my two options. So, you know, I sat in the beige cubicle of death. But it literally was killing me. And you can ask my friends, because I was complaining about it all the time. And I'd be like, I hate this thing. I can't understand why people come to this place. And all my friends would tell me the exact same thing. They all said, Sam, we all hate our jobs. Nobody wants to go to work. But we do it anyways. We shut up, we do our jobs, and then we go home and pay for our rent. And I was like, that's a horrible life. You all do this? I couldn't understand it because some of my friends are very successful. You know, I was just the other day talking to a friend of mine who has his own accounting business. You know, he has his own firm and he's all like, oh yeah, I hate going to my job. I hate going to my office. I'm like, but you own it. I didn't understand. And so that day in the beige cubicle of death, I was very miserable. I was awful. I was just like, what am I going to do? And I sat there and I thought, everybody hates their job, like all of my friends, but they all do it. Maybe that's what this life is supposed to be like. You know, I've been trying this network marketing thing for a little while, not really, but sort of, and it's hard too. Maybe everything is hard, and maybe I should just give up and shut up and go to work and collect my paycheck and go home and eat frozen pizza on my couch while getting drunk. Maybe that's what life is like. Maybe that's what we're supposed to do. And I came that close to giving up that morning, that afternoon, in the beige cubicle of death. And it was at that moment, almost literally, that I jumped on a random webinar out of the blue. Don't even remember what the topic was, but I was bored. So I jumped on this webinar. It was free. And at the end of the webinar, this woman jumps on. She's all like, I don't have time, I'm very busy, I've been doing this blitz, but I've got this course coming out. And I've been doing this business for 15 years and, you know, I know how to do it and everybody else is doing it wrong. I've made it super easy. Come if you want to learn, great. The course is $500. I was all like, huh? But there was something about her. She had this promise, she had this glimmer, she had this knowing. Like, I know what your problem is, Sam. I'm going to help you. And I called up my best friend, Casey. I was like, Casey, there's this woman. I was on a webinar. I was bored. I got on, and she's all like, I can solve your problems. And I was all like, and I believed her. But the course is $500. And Casey said the thing that I'll never forget because he was all like, Sam, you've been trying this thing for a while now, and you haven't been able to get it to work. But you seem really, really sure of this, more than I've ever heard you before. And he said, if you don't at least try it, you're always going to wonder. If you don't at least try, you're always going to wonder. So I took that glimmer of hope and I ran with it and I took the course. Changed my life. Changed my life and my thinking because I realized that the problem wasn't with my marketing, it wasn't with my funnels, it wasn't with capture pages or my blog or anything like that. The problem was with me and how I was viewing the world and how I thought about the world. Everything changed from that point on. And I've gone on to grow into the person that I'm today and knowing that I can take this 100-day quest and absolutely 100% transform in the shortest amount of time that anybody's ever seen. 14 weeks, and I'm going to be a different person. And I know that now. And it's amazing. So why am I telling you this story? I have a debt to pay, okay? This event, this course, this transformation came into my life 2 years ago, and it's available now. And there's somebody out there looking for it the way I was looking for an answer 2 years ago in my beige cubicle of death. I owe it to you to bring it to you because I know you're looking. I know you're about to give up on your dreams forever. You're that close. And I'm here to tell you, don't. I've got the cookie. I've got the solution. Follow me. Lock arms. Let's do this. I will show you the way. Tonight I have a free webinar. It's going to teach you the future of attraction marketing and what is in store for small businesses everywhere. Now here's the funny thing. Small business is growing at a rapid pace. Here in LA and other major cities, we've got Uber, and I've got lots of friends who are taking their spare time and investing it in themselves by being Uber drivers. That's just one example of many that I can point out. Second-tier income jobs are on the rise. People are taking responsibility for themselves and for their financial futures. How about you? Do you have a backup plan in case something happens? Are you monetizing your time and your talents? And if so, do you know how to get people to pay you right? Tonight's webinar is going to teach you a little bit about how to do that. And then if you decide that it's something for you, you can come join me in the entire course. And by the way, the course has been slashed in half of what I had to pay for it. So come tonight, join us, hang out. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to see the future of marketing and what is in store if you have a small business or you want to start earning a second income on your own, which I highly recommend. Tonight's webinar is going to be transformation, and you're going to see some things that are going to be really cool, and you're going to meet some really great people. So I hope to see you there. That's my story of attraction marketing and the day that I almost died. I'll see you guys tomorrow here on the 100-Day Quest. Bye.